So this day was supposed to be a very happy day, and it turned into a very sad and emotional day. And I'm debating whether or not to share this information, but I am filming now just so I can have my raw reaction. I know some people might be going through the same thing as me, and obviously, like, I've been watching videos all morning about this to try to make me feel better, or just to know, like, I'm not alone in this, and I know that I'm not alone in this, but just to hear other people and their experiences with this. It's like kind of like what to expect in the next couple of days or even weeks or so. But I am currently losing my third baby right now, and I have two beautiful children. And even though their pregnancies were not easy and their deliveries were not easy, they were easy up to this point of where I went and had my first ultrasound today for our third baby, and found out that I am losing the baby right now. And I didn't have a good feeling about it going in today. It was either going to be like one or two things. Like, it was just going to like surprise the crap out of me. I don't know. It's just I wasn't sick like I was with the boys, and like I wasn't like nauseous all the time with the boys and throwing up all the time, but like I did have morning sickness, and like this time around I like didn't. And I don't know, sometimes I just get like myself worked up, so I thought maybe it was just that. But when we went in today, it was confirmed that all of my doubts and anxiety was all pretty spot on. And so pretty much we went in, and the sac is measuring 2 weeks late, and there's no heartbeat, and my body's already doing the process of absorbing this pregnancy. I had blood work done, and I'm gonna have blood work done on Thursday because today's Monday. So in a couple of days I'll have blood work done again, and my doctor will call me with the results, but pretty much to test my HCG levels. They make sure they are going down. I've been like on a whole emotional roller coaster today. I've been sad. I had a huge breakdown when I left the doctor's office before I even got in the car. And then I'll go through phases where I'm like so angry. And then there's times where I'm like super numb and I don't know how to feel. And I started to feel numb, so that's why I started videotaping this, but now just talking about it makes me sad. And I know, like, the next couple of days are going to be really hard. Really, really hard. There's so many things around this house that I've already bought for this new baby that was supposed to be due in October. And I'm gonna have to like deal with that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. No, put it in like one of the boys' closets, like in the back where I can't see it and I don't be reminded of it. And I literally just went to the desk where my camera was, and I was gonna take this cute picture with like the digital pregnancy test that said pregnant, and I was gonna take this cute photo to try to like announce that we were like expecting again. And like that was a trigger. And then I have a sign in my bedroom that keeps track of like every week that I'm pregnant. So like right now it says like our top girl name and our top boy name. And it says 8 weeks pregnant. And I know I'm gonna have to deal with that. And like we literally just took photos last Saturday of like our announcing our pregnancy. Because I was gonna announce. I was gonna announce that we were pregnant after this ultrasound and had ultrasound pictures, but now I'm announcing that I'm losing the baby. So I obviously wanted to make this video because I share a lot of my life on like YouTube and social media and everything, and it's not always happy, and I want to share that it is true that it's not always happy, and I want to honor this baby. Like they're still my baby. They're just in heaven and they're not here on earth with us. I know the next couple of days are going to be really hard for Michael and I. Michael's not really taking it too well either, but he's at work trying to get his mind off a bit. But he said that he's going to come home early and just like hang out with us. Luckily that like Owen just slept for a very long time, and now he's eating lunch, but now it's like Ethan's turn to take a nap. But Ethan like can play by himself and I don't really have to like supervise him too much, but I've been laying on the couch literally all day of all my emotions. Like I've been numb, and like I haven't been like crying or thinking about it, but like a tear is just like constantly pouring out of my eye. I had the worst thing. It's like I don't know if I'm gonna include it or not. I might, and just like warn that it's like a trigger warning, but I had Michael videotape the ultrasound and like finding out that we're having a miscarriage, and I might cut it off before that part, or I don't even know if I'm gonna insert it. I don't know. And I'm like contemplating whether or not, if I don't insert it, do I delete it or do I keep it as a memory? I don't know. Oh, I think that's all that I have to say right now about anything. Alright, you ready to go in? I'm just gonna clean herself up a little bit. Maybe she'll just wear her sunglasses the whole time. Just got my blood drawn for the second time, and we'll get the results later today, and my doctor will call me to see if the trends are going down for my HCG levels. And just like every little thing is a trigger. Like, I bawled my eyes out when I first got my first blood drawn on Monday, and today I held it together, but like I could feel my throat like all clogging up like I was going to. And like generally I have been better. There's just like moments where I have like a mental breakdown. Like yesterday I was figuring out like what I was going to try to say in like a post or something, just to like, because frankly I know this is really bad, but like Owen's birthday is coming up, his birthday party, and frankly I don't want to be asked about it. So I want to try to post this before then. And anyway, so I was writing out like what I was gonna say, and I had a mental breakdown waiting for the dog store to open up so I can get Maggie a cake. And that was the worst I was yesterday. And I know like this is obviously going to carry with me for the rest of my life, and it's just really sad. And like I'm trying to move on, but there's so many triggers. Like I'm breaking out like crazy because my hormones are changing, and I know that's because of this miscarriage. And I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna go home, and actually I'm gonna stop and get breakfast somewhere and bring it home to everyone, and then I'm gonna be going home. So I just got my blood work done from yesterday, and my levels are dropping. They're not dropping of like what I thought they would be based off of my research. I'm still waiting for my doctor to call me about it. So on Monday, my levels were 25, almost 26,000. And then yesterday they were like 21,000. And based off what I read, it was like 36 to 50%, like dropping like every 2 days. And it was like 4 days, and it only dropped 20%. So I don't know if that's like a concerning thing or not, but, I think I am going to stop filming now, the process, because it's obviously confirmed that I am miscarrying. The only thing that's like not confirmed is that like I haven't bled, and yeah, that's like the only thing that I'm like kind of like waiting for. And again, after some research, it says like sometimes you don't bleed and sometimes you do. So I don't know what my body is going to do based off of that, but I am cramping like crazy, so that's just another confirmation. And I'm trying to think of like I wouldn't say like I'm a controlling person, but like I like to know like what's going on in my life and have control over it, and this is like one thing like I just don't have control over. And I think that's like really hard for me. But to be completely honest, it's like I can't do anything about it. And I know I only got to carry them for 6 or 8 weeks, at least they were a part of me at some point. And now they are in heaven, and I will see them again someday. And hopefully God will bless us with a beautiful, healthy baby after this. And I don't know. We don't know where we stand with that of, like, do we want to try right away, or do we just want to, like, take a break? Because it did take us a little bit to get pregnant with this third baby. And I don't know. I don't know where we sit with it right now. I mean, like, sometimes I say, like, yeah, like, I want to try right away. And like I have ovulation strips. Like, here, I ordered them from Amazon, and I ordered pregnancy tests because even though, like, I know that my HCG levels are going down based off of the blood test, I want to see a negative test just so, like, for my own sanity, if, like, my doctor doesn't order any more blood work or anything like that, like, for my own sanity, I want to see a negative test. And that might be crazy for some people, and they probably don't want to, like, drag it along, but I have been taking them every day, like, just like the cheapo test here from Amazon, and I don't really see much of a difference. So I think I'm going to wait a couple of days and then test again, and hopefully it'll be more faint as the days go on. But for my own sanity, I want to see that negative test before I, like, start trying again, if we do decide that we're gonna try again right away or not. Because I don't want to, like, it's, like, hard to describe, like, why I want that negative test. And maybe I don't need to explain it, and, like, other people just understand, but it's almost like I want this chapter closed fast, because it's very painful. And I think that's, like, one of the last things I need to be able to move on. I got rid of all of my pregnancy tests from when I first found out. I got rid of all of those. I got rid of the sign. Actually, I had Michael do that the other night, so he took that down. And I moved all the baby clothes into Owen's closet. So I would rather just rip the Band-Aid off now and get it all over with, so it's not, like, a painful process. Like, every single time that I see something, and I know that there's still going to be things that trigger me. Like, I 100% know that. It's just stuff that I can control. I want it to be out of my sight, let's just say, at least in my household. So I feel like I don't really know what else to say, but yeah, some things that are helping me get through this is trying to go do things, as hard as it is, to try to get my mind off of things. Like, Michael and I play tennis, so we've been playing tennis to try to get our mind off of things, and it's a good way to laugh at each other, because like we are no means, like, professionals or anything like that, and, like, we make mistakes, and it's funny, and it makes us have, like, a good laugh. And to be around family, it did help us spending our last 2 nights with them. It does help to try to get your mind off of things. And by all means, like, I'm not trying to forget this baby at all. It's just I can't control what has happened, and it's almost like, obviously, like, I'm not okay with it, but I do have to accept it as, like, God has a plan for everything. And I know that like I believe in and trust in him. So he has a plan for everything, and that's kind of like what I'm like holding on to, I guess. But now I just feel like I'm rambling, so I'm gonna end the video here. And to any moms out there that is going through the same experience with me, I'm really, really sorry for your loss, and I know how it feels, and it does not feel good at all. And if you feel like you need to reach out to me, please DM me on Instagram or here on YouTube. I don't even know if you can DM on YouTube. I know you can comment though, but obviously I don't want to end this video on an extremely sad note. But I am going to insert the videos here of me finding out that I'm pregnant, telling Michael, and I took some milestone photos of this pregnancy already. And yeah, so I'm going to insert them here because I would have eventually posted them on YouTube anyways, but obviously I want to honor this baby as much as I can, just because, you know, even though I didn't get to hold this baby in my arms, they will have a very, very special place in my heart.